All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. One and all over on the Caribbean scene, also here in Barbados and on the international scene. A pleasant evening to you all. No music this evening for the intro, as I normally do music every week for the intro, but there's no music this week because my phone's switching over some apps and items onto my phone because I got a new phone. As my email was giving some issues, so I gotta sort my phones out. So there will be no music this week for my intro. All right, so a pleasant evening to you all. It's your girl Sweetly. I don't know why this phone looks so blurry. I don't know. All right, it's your girl Sweetly. Back at you with another one. And this week is all about maturity part 2. And following up from last week when I did part 1, as I said before, maturity, it doesn't have to do with age. Some people think that, oh yeah, because a person has a certain age and blah 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 and blah blah blah. No, based on what I forget to understand, it does really need to be with age. But okay, my people, let's get down into it. Big up everyone, friends, families that are always subscribing and tuning into my page and watching me every now and again and listening to me. Big up and respect for that. All right, so let's get down into it. And as I said before, every time I come on this program, every week, once I'm doing part 1 or part 2 of each topic, it will normally be a 15-minute session, sometimes half an hour. Unless it's like a longer topic, I will go a little longer, like an hour, like what I normally do when I was, in studios and so forth. But no, as I said, I'm starting up now, looking to start up, so I won't be long. You understand? So let's get down into it. Maturity part 2. All right. Based on what I've said last week, as what some people are telling me, I should say I always the word people, but some folks has been suggesting to me that maturity doesn't have no age limit, because as I was speaking about it last week, a person can be 35, 45 and still not matured. A person can be 25 and is more matured than a person who is 35, 45. Even some person at age 55 don't even know the reality about life. And I have seen that before in general. Not speaking of nobody specific, but I'm just speaking in general. You understand? But yeah, you do have some people based on their age limit. As I said, age limit has nothing to do with this. Because I remember in 2018 when I was in Antigua, this girl that was working with me, I'm gonna be frank, this girl that was working with me, at that time she was what? I think she was 20. I think she was 20. That's it? I think she was 21, something like that, around there. And some things that she does, something that she have done. Let me ask you a question, like, are you really that type of mature person? Like, how old are you? And she said, oh yeah, 21. So yeah, she was 21. When I look at her, I was like, 21? She was like, yeah, a lot of person tell me that I don't look that age because I'm more mature than my age. I said, you are, because something that she does, her actions, her attitude, the way she adjusts herself, everything about she, you probably might be thinking that she's older than 21. You understand? And trust me, some person who are older than she acting like, yeah, some person who are older than the person I'm speaking about now, some person who are older than her doesn't act, I should say they do act her age. So that's to show you that age is just a limit, a number. And it doesn't only goes for female, it goes for male, because you have some male. I can even speak of my brother since I'm talking about male. My brother is, how much in be again? 24. And you wouldn't believe that my brother is 24, because my brother act older than 24. His maturity level, everything about him, he's just mature to an extent. Everything about him. And for a young guy like that, for a young man like that, I admire him about that with certain things, because for a guy that is 24 and act mature like he's 34, you have to, sometimes I wonder if, like, wow. And vice versa, that some person who are even 34 act younger than him, and I won't call the word foolish. I don't want to say that word, but I already said it. So I'm just saying this to say that persons